Our guest. I'm now joined by Tom Gross, an international affairs commentator. Tom, thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening. Good morning.
Now, speaking of the election, I want to focus on one issue. We heard a lot about security issues during this campaign, as well as the fight against terrorism in the run-up to this election. Do you think these results show a lack of faith in how the government is dealing with security?
Well, considering there have been three major attacks, terror attacks in Britain, including two very bad ones in Manchester and London during the campaign, I actually think that it played surprisingly little role in the result, because I don't think anyone would think that Jeremy Corbyn was tough on security. On the contrary, he has called Hamas and Hizbullah his friends. He has been close to the IRA, who used to do a lot of bombing in London. He has praised anti-Western people like Chavez in Venezuela. He praised the East German regime. His comrades at the top of the Labour Party have praised Chairman Mao. So I don't think that anyone will think that he's tougher on security. It is true that he's criticised Theresa May for cutting police numbers. However, the police have more powers than they used to have, and the Conservatives are the traditional law and order party. So I think there are other factors at work, and I think the terror attack last Saturday in London played a surprisingly little role in today's results.
Well, as you said, despite its role in the discussions, perhaps a very small role in the actual results. Now, looking at these results, what do they indicate so far for the future of British politics, and what are the implications for international politics and Britain's role in that community?
Well, I think we're going to enter a period of great uncertainty and instability. I don't think that any government that's formed is going to be strong. It's going to be a weak government. And of course, Britain is still an important country on the international stage. It's one of the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council. It's a nuclear power. It's a close ally of the United States. And a weak Britain is not good for the West. And I also think that Brexit, which Theresa May had said Brexit is Brexit and was planning to go full steam ahead, that is going to be slowed down and derailed. So Britain is going to be turned in on itself, possibly even with new general elections if there's no clear outcome from this one. And that weakens the West and plays into the hands of countries like Russia and so on. So I think the implications globally for weak Britain, and I'm afraid that's what we're going to be seeing.
Well, as you said, Tom, so many aspects called into question. Thank you so much for that analysis. Again, you just heard from Tom Gross, an international affairs commentator. And